However, tonight, we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday, which I believe it's in the Ruby Sea. We finally found Gosetsu and Yotsuyu. They're both alive and well. Well, I mean, they're alive. Yotsuyu is not well. Yotsuyu apparently lost her memories. God knows what happened. If it's even real or not, it looks fairly real. I mean, she's in a very similar, position as Fordola. I like this duality between Fordola and Yotsuyu in, between Doma and Alamigo. She has been sold by her family. I mean, her real family died. She went to live with her aunt, the mother sister. Yeah, the mother sister, I believe, which used her as a slave, pretty much, for most of her childhood, until she sold her to an imperial officer, which abused her from a very, very young age. And the difference with Fordola is, Fordola, everything she did was to make Alamigo free in her own way, to make the Alamigan respected by the Empire. Yotsuyu decided just to take vengeance upon every single Doman because of what happened to her. So there was no greater purpose other than inflicting as much suffering as possible. Which is less excusable, obviously. Not that Fordola is much better, I mean, she killed a lot of people, but still. And here they are. Is Yotsuyu pretty much acting like a child at this point. And I think we are taking them to Lord Hien, so he will decide what to do with Yotsuyu. But first, our boy Alphinaud spent a lot of money, like a small fortune, on Gosetsu's blade, so we have to, cash in with Soroban. So let's see what's the deal here. You would know more of my venture. Excellent, I should be glad to tell you all I know. Though perhaps it would be easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here, the missive. Anonymous missive. For the Ruby Sea and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. The Lord of the Revel? Who's the Lord of the Revel? Oh, it's Susano, I think. But first we bid him make haste to Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwells in its deepest depths. Should he succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consummate reward. Strange proposal, aye, though it must be noted that they knew both your deeds and of your part in them. The Red have no love for trickery, so I doubt it is a trap of theirs, and should this client have honest intentions, then for the sake of these waters, it may behoove us to engage them further. As for the test, enclosed with the missive was a magic dagger, along with the instruction as to how it may be used to open a hidden passage into the depth of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable, that the client was willing to entrust it to us without the guarantee of our cooperation, bespeaks of considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you are willing to undertake the trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentive, I think it is for the best if I went and fetched Mistress Tataru. Wait for us there, then. Okay. What's Hell's Lid? Hell's Lid. Oh, it's the volcano. We can probably see it from here. It's a very clear day, so yeah, it's that. Okay, I'm in. Oh man, an adventure in a volcano. Do I have to open my dungeon guide? Is this gonna be a dungeon? I mean, probably won't hurt to open the thing anyway, right? while we fly towards the volcano. And I have absolutely no control over my character at the moment. That's fine. Smile. I mean, Hell's Lid, it's a dungeon. Okay. Wait, this is a big story. It's the Four Lords. Huh. Okay. Apparently this is a story that covers multiple dungeons and trials as well. Oh, wow. Okay. This is gonna be like the Warring Triad kind of thing. That was pretty cool. I'm in. You know, we don't always have to follow the main story. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Ascaret. No, I'm fine. What are you doing here in front of a volcano? My apologies for the delay. I thought it best to explain everything to Mr. Satoru on the way. Honestly, all he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Alphinaud's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. Yeah, but I'm the one risking my life, you know. Tataru, very unconsiderate of you. So there's a bunch of monsters living beneath us? What kind of place is this? According to ancient legends, Hell's Lid is where the hero Tenzin defeated a host of Oni. Tenzin. It looks like a devil. Oni were foul, evil beings that tormented the peoples of the Ruby Sea, and this island was home to many until Tenzin, together with the Four Lords, drove the Oni into the sea. For his heroic deeds, Tenzin was showered with riches. Then he journeyed deep into the mountains, far from the realms of man, and lived in solitude with his companions, happily ever after. Now Asuka is being asked to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstand. What I told you was a fairy tale. To the best of my knowledge, no one has ever seen an Oni. If anything, may assume the tale refers to ancestors of the Kojin. Oh, so what you're saying is that you've got no idea what's waiting for us down below. Well, in that case, I'll leave this to the experts. If you need me, I'll be hiding behind that rock over there. Fair enough, Tataru. I mean, I've seen what happened when she tried to become a fighter, you know? That was a whole quest line that I had to do. When she tried to go to the Arcanist Guild and become an Arcanist, she tried to summon Carbuncle, and Carbuncle fucked off, and she got attacked by rats. So, yeah. But experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions? I do hope you were not counting on me to join you in the fight. Nah, that's cool, Soroban. I can take care of this. Oh, what's happening? Hell's Lid is now accessible. Oh my god, I'm in. This is cool. Right, let's queue up right away. Hell's Lid. Join. Time 18 minutes. This is gonna be long. Let me see the bosses. What am I supposed to do? Don't send in the fire puke. Okay, that's a good start. He drops a sword and shield. Don't be there when he takes them back. Okay, that seems like a pretty easy strategy. The second boss, half room AoE, circle and column AoE, that's fine. Whirlwind and adds and patterns, kill adds. Boss will zip between the whirlwinds in the pattern shown. Do not get hit. And don't hit the twisters. Alright. I never liked twisters. I feel like they always spawn on me. Or somehow I always jump into them by accident. Final boss. All platforms will glow plus one blue ball. Uh-oh. The ball will jump from platform to platform. Look for the pointy end of the symbol to see the direction. Uh-huh. Later is 2 sets. Stand on the bare platform for second. Boss teleports to center plus shield. I don't even know how to translate this. So platform glow and explode. Okay. That's bad. Break the shield. Okay, cool. And there's a comment of whoever made this guide saying, OMG the cutest. Alright. What? Anyway, I guess in the meantime, it's gonna be like 20 minutes before we get in. We can probably safely continue with the main story for a little bit before we're called back in here. Time to find a quest line to curse. It's gonna be the main one. No, this won't be another pirate thing, I'm sure. It literally cannot be as cursed as the pirate one. But if I could go back to the pirate one, oh man, I would find this group instantly. Those 18 minutes, gone in a moment. Hey guys, what's up? We must meet with Lord Ian as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see if the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of the Mai. Yeah? I mean, look. I know that Yutsu is a monster. But is execution in the state she's in right now, like, even a possibility? It feels pretty bad. Like, she doesn't even know where she is. Are you gonna say to her, you did a bunch of crap, so we're gonna kill you? And she's gonna be like, what? What have I done? It is an interesting dilemma. I think it's very relevant even in modern, you know, criminology, because it happens that people commit crimes in, you know, altered state, and they have no recollection of what happened. I mean, I get it. They have to be prosecuted. And most of the times, these are like temporary. But what if it's permanent? You are punishing technically another person. What do? Do you wait until she regains her memory back and then you kill her? Oh, that's fucked up. That's probably even more fucked up. I don't know. Good, the others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please. I mean, I know there are facilities for the criminally insane. And I know that people see those places as like the Arkham prison, like the Joker is inside or something, but it's not like that.
My Lord Ian, I am returned.
It's more like, you know, people that for some reason they were under the influence and they don't remember what they did, or like, I don't know, they had an accident, maybe they were in a shooting, they killed someone, they got shot, they lost a lot of blood, they probably lost the memories of that event, and then they wake up, oh, what happened, you know? It's not that uncommon, for many different reasons. Anyway.
Save your tears for the morrow, for we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since, Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
To say the least.
Rise, my friend. Tell me everything.
Why are they so quiet when they speak in this place? It's like it's a big cave, there's a lot of echo, and somehow they're quieter.
The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend too?
Oh my god.
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Do we not have like a magical way to see if this is right? Like we have people with the power of the echo, like Arenvald or me or like Kryl. Can we maybe figure something out? Or Fordola even? Like we should be able to do something about it, right?
Lost her memory, you say?
I mean, I cannot use my gift at will, but some people can. I mean, I feel like Fordola's gift is active all the time. And I think Kryl can use it at will.
Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time.
Give it a mask.
Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Jihu?
Yes, my lord.
Jifuya. The first time we hear about
Come.
that. Or him, or her, I don't know.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Suyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl and listen to Yugiri.
She only follows Gozetsu. It's like she imprinted on him. Like a baby duckling.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Right? Thank you for delivering Gozetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us. And repeatedly at that. Well, you helped us, you know, in reclaiming Alamigo. We have much more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled Eorzea. Cool. We should be delighted to accept our invitation, Lord Ian, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant Toll will be heartened to hear that the Lord has not forgotten them. Oh yeah, they're all living there, aren't they? Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. I just thought the ghost that's on Yugiri would be back by now. There they are. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh? He was here when I arrived? For now we've taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another watch over her, my lord. I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we will be happy to assist you. Uh-oh, Imperial spy? Jifuya! I told you that was a weird name. The name of a spy. We should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. Odin, with respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. Ha! And that I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on then. I will mind the house. Okay, let's talk to a few soldiers. See what this Jifuya is. Haname? You seek the captain. He passed by a little while ago. Huh, I wondered if I should tell someone as it happens. It did not look well, you see. Asked if what was the matter, and he told me the past has caught up with him. But I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. The past? That doesn't sound good at all. Kaidate. Hi. Captain Jifuya. He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mr. Alice when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? Nah, it's fine, dude. Nothing that you should be worrying about. Also, can I at least take this question mark? There you go. Sorry, exclamation mark. One day I'll do all the quests. Oh! Aye, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gozetsu, who straight away struck out after him. I hope that will be alright. Gozetsu too, since everyone is bent on joining the search. That's well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. Go on. Alfino and I shall hold the fort. Alright. Anyway. Dungeon! Alright. You know, at least this didn't interrupt anything. I mean, we are... I don't have to re-watch cutscenes, so... What? What was that? Okay, what do we have here? Don't stand in the fire puke, and don't be close when he takes a sword and shield, whatever he or it is. We are literally inside a volcano, huh? Hello. Alright, samurai. Dance with me. This time I'm actually ready. I already have my DPS meter open. Look at me. I'm doing my homework and whatnot. I mean, not that I care. I care about myself, mostly. You know, I want to see if my performance is on par with, you know, the rest of the team. What the hell? Whoa! What the fuck is this? I don't even know. Nurikabe. Like giant firewalls. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck is that? Lava. Oh. So much crap. I don't even know if I'm hitting everything. Okay, first boss. Okay. Otakemaru. Big dude. Alright, let me do my dance. Ding, dong, dang. Ow! Fuck. That hurts. That's a pretty big AoE. Okay, so I had to stay away from those things. I see why now. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. That was easy. Don't think I need any of these, so I'm just gonna pass them at this point, or just, you know, take them. And I think I need a lot of seals actually. Maybe it's better if I take them. What the fuck is that? Is that a ferret? Okay. Lots of beasts in this area, huh? Like animal sort of enemies. Oh, second boss. What's the strategy? Half room AoE, circle and column AoEs, whirlwinds, and the patterns. Right. 65,000 damage, guys. Oh my god. Fuck, I dodged that. I thought I wouldn't be able to. Whew. Nice. So, what's the pattern? Am I safe here? Oh, I was. Just gonna go here. Dude, please. There you go. Alright. That was fairly easy. Oh my god, so many items. What the fuck? And they're all for me as well. Oopsie. I think I pulled one. Alright. So second boss was a big serpent. There's a lot of water around here, huh? This place is kind of nice. It's like an ancient temple. Inside of the volcano. Like, look at this. Ow! That thing really hurt me. So what's the final ball strategy again? All platforms glow, one blue ball will jump, look for the pointy end. I don't even... Yo! It's old Ninja Turtle. Is this like an ancient Kojin or something? It's Genbu! Oh my god, it's a legendary turtle, Genbu! Oh my god. So, what do we... Oh, I get it. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay, now I understand what they mean by, pattern. Watch for the pointy end, so it goes there. So the arrows show you where it goes. I don't know how, but I'm always in the right platform. He's dead. Oh shit, dude. Oh, that was bad. Oh my god, okay. Fucked up big time here. To be fair, that samurai put me off. Like, we started running in the same exact direction. Alright. But now, oh, it's a little turtle. But now that they're talking about Genbu, I understand what they're talking about when they talk about the Four Lords. I mean, oh my god. Can I just stomp it? Oh, a cool set. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but you know, the lords Genbu, Suzaku, Shiryu, and Byakko the tiger, Shiryu the dragon, Suzaku the phoenix, or you know, the bird. And Genbu the turtle. I don't know exactly the legend, but I know the beasts. Technically there's the Kirin as well, which is kind of like a unicorn, I guess. Perhaps we should turn him right side up. You know the Kirin? Yeah. Fucking Tataru just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I see the comment. Oh my god, the cutest. Oh ho ho. A marvelous performance. Truly marvelous. But then you did best, the Lord of the Revel. By the kami. A talking turtle. I'm sorry. Soroban? What the fuck? What do you think you are? I don't even know where to begin with that one. Yeah. I trust you will forgive me for my deception. 'Tis something of Far Eastern tradition, the testing of strength and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyway, welcome to the Raizen Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of the sacred place and leader of our little collective. Genbu? The self-same Genbu? Of the Tale of Tenzin? One of the Four Lords? Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named for the legendary being, but clearly, this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Dude, seriously, you need to stop that. Oh, but every one of us here can speak your tongue. Is it truly so surprising? After all, we each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In this wondrous land of ours, It is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after. Oh my god, is that fucking cat? Fat cat. We may as well do what he says. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animals may know? I guess. What the hell am I? Inugami, of course, the dog. I think Inu being, dog in Japanese. That's it. I'm going to go and see. Don't do it. Genpa's gonna put a curse on you. Heh, you can't scare me. He's running at full speed, you can tell. He's really going for it. Guess they walk faster than it's running. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You can do it. Where's it going? Ah, yes, the Komainu. None shall pass. Justice once, please. Set one hoof inside and Gemma will curse you for 1,000 years. Fine. he's leaving. He's gone. Alright. Yeah, the Komainus are, those statues that you often see in, like, temples. Like the Guardian of the Temples. It's usually two of them, a male and a female dog, and I remember they do different things. Kuragitsune? Hello. Sorry. A friend of mine, Tamamo Gozen, once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst men. What became of her, I wonder. Oh. Sindri. The fat cat. Oh my god, what a chunker. Hey, buddy.
Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here. I don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas. Delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a full-fledged auspice, though. Speech. Magics. It's quite a change, believe me. Which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground.
Yeah, you have to catch me first. But I won't, on account of me being civil. For now. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see you try. New way? Kamaitachi, of course. Of course. It is a ferret. I think Kamaitachi, it means like, it's like a whirlwind, like a tiny tornado. And I think in tradition and, Japanese mythology, you had these animals, like a demon version of these animals, like riding Kamaitachis. I think I've read it somewhere, I don't know. It's part of my weeb culture, you see. Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight, I only just went through the change, so it's not like I was going to slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show. That was probably really intimidating. Alright, you were asking about the... Oh, this was the second boss. The one with the whirlwinds. Yeah, that makes sense. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Gemba's the oldest. Oldest in the Far East too, I think. One of the four lords. So as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than a regular old auspices like me. Ah, but you probably knew that already. I mean, I destroyed Gambo anyway, so it's not that strong. Or was that but a fraction of your power to test me? Is that what you want to say? Because that was a fraction of my power as well. Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance. And with my preternatural power I have seen a vision of the ruby sea, of Yangsha, of Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. It can only be the work of Suzaku. Of course, this is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must need enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior, one such as he who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspices. The Aramitama, the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Aramitama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for the divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy the men's work. Auspices can bring about this natural disaster? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the people of these lands, auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords? Oh, the one Sorban told us before? About the samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea? It was no Oni. It was probably one of the auspices. Just so. Yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. See? Told you. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth. Koryu. Wholly consumed by the Aramitama, he stoked the flame in this island's heart until it very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken, I fear. Should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began and ensure my vision of flames come to pass. So long story short, you want to ask her to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I can do it. I should think not. Its accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance. To wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspice I once was, and to make matters worse, my three compeers have nearly succumbed to the Aramitama. Kami forfend, 3 of the 4 lords are gone mad? The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed, nearly. Alas, in marshalling their strength to retain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in his prison. Now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all of this, warrior. I would have you and yours comrades face mine in battle and quell the raging Aramitama. What say you? Very well, if that's the only way. So I don't get to kill them? Well, it's still something, said the psycho inside me. You are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the four lords. I informed Byakko of your arrival when you first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come. So Byakko, you say? Usually a tiger. Yeah, that's a tiger. That's a tiger, alright. That's a little bit bigger than the other, you know, auspices. Hello? Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The wards will fall, and Kori will break free. Before he does, you must quell the raging Aramitama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not his strength, for he has danced with Susano himself. Hi. A bold, audacious claim, yet if Genbu believes it true... Aye, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance. I skipped the dialogue by accident, so I don't know what it says. But I guess he was comparing me to Tenzin. Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Aramitama. Wait, what? Here? Now? Would he go on a murderous rampage? Well, yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to the feral beast. And then it will be Askert, was it? Askert's turn to do battle with my brother and help me quell the fury within. But if all it takes to quell the Aramitama is battle, then why did you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Aramitama, not remained of the Nigimitama. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act. But know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. No pressure though. My soul is in your keeping, Askert. Do you understand? You can count on me to kick your ass. Then let us quit this place. Genbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth. To look on those familiar wilds with the eyes that may soon belong to another. Okay. And where is that? Or do I have to guess? When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Okay. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best that we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Oh, Soroban, was it? Be at ease. I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? Maybe. Ah. Call you an urchin. I mean. So I guess I have to go to Yangzha for both quests. So might as well. So I'm gonna have to queue up for Byakko. Is that like another dungeon, or is that gonna be a trial? It feels more like a trial, honestly. Like I have to fight Byakko alone. That's cool though, I mean. What is happening over here? So... Is he by the catfish? I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Hey. We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike, for my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. But I endured. I grew older and wiser, And one day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home. For in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon, and yet, for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. Fate, you will not fall. Such confidence from one so young, but this age in of itself does not confer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries my Aramitama grow and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the Kami grant you strength to save my soul. Damn. So, the Jade Stoa, it's now accessible. Is that a duty? What is that? It's not a dungeon. It's gonna be a trial. The Jade Stoa. There it is. Okay. 24 minutes. Okay, we have time, especially for me to read the strategy. Trials. The Jade Stoa. Room-wide AoE. Cleave Tank Buster. Grabs a random player. Throw them to stack marker. Everyone's stuck there. Okay. Sweep the leg. 270 degrees AoE. Avoid it. Huh. Avoid orbs. Columns AoE. There's an add. Avoid AoE, then getaway marker on tank. Get adds HP as low as possible before the roar. Okay. Second phase is the falling phase. I don't like the name of that phase. Avoid the stuff. Very descriptive. I guess I will see it for myself. Final phase. 2 sets of lightning circles that walk to the edges. Avoid. Spread markers. Distant clap safe spot in melee range. Now he just mixes things together. Okay. It doesn't look terrible by the sound of it, but you know, in practice it could be much worse. Okay then. So, oh. Jifuya. The hell, man?
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Heian! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
What?
There you are.
Very suspicious.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
No.
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
Oh.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
Oh god.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her.
Oh my god.
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman.
I mean, I don't want to say some people are into that, but
It was no profession for her, but I knew she would be popular, and so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yulgiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
I don't know. Maybe Yotsuyu reminds him of somebody important to him. He's been like overly attached to her, and it seems a little bit weird. Forgive me. Now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. I mean, Gosetsu is old enough to have a, you know, have children, but he doesn't, so either something happened or he never had them. I don't know. We'll see what this goes, I guess. Oh my god, hang on. Sorry, I saw this guy. This... Wow. Those are some, glasses. I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jifuya led before he joined the front, or I will condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Jifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. Oh no. While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Uh-oh. God, they're really trying, huh? Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fulminis. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in forces, it will only end in one way, so we shall keep our numbers at a minimum. Yugiri, Askaret, can I count on you? Hell yeah. Yes, my lord. Sure, dude. Alisei and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while our common foe threatens the land of our friend and allies. We will be glad of the help. You're acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist him in maintaining order in the enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they're liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, we shall depart at once. Do take care. Okay. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You ought to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish, but I stay close to Askaret and Yugiri. Very well. Guard duty, and not a breath of protest. Now I've seen it all. Right? To Castrum Fulminis then. Let us find out what the Empire game is. I think I remember Castrum Fulminis being like a dungeon. I think I saw it through the list or something. So we may be going towards another dungeon, another instance, which I like, you know, they're very well crafted in this game. I gotta say, I have yet to be disappointed by a dungeon. I mean, obviously I like some more than others, but like overall, the quality has been great. That should be Castrum Fulminis, right? Is it that tower? No. What is that tower? That should be the... No, that's the bridge. Is the tower Castrum Fulminis? No, that should be whatever that is. Ah, the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft. Of course, of course. Are we sure about that? Wait, no, it doesn't make sense. I'm pointing this way. I don't know what that is. This is Castrum Fulminis. I mean, this is honestly bare. Oh, hang on a second. No. That is Castrum Fulminis. This is the way through. Clearly, there's like a gondola or something. Look, there's a hole in there. That makes more sense. This is just like an outpost at the base of Castrum Fulminis. This girl is called Mint Jello. Love the name. The area is secure. Whatever our visitor purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come into view at any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum. I don't like this. Oh, there it is. Is that the same airship we saw near the Confederacy? Why is it smoking?
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say?
Who can say?
Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky.
Wait, why not?
Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Oh, it's fine. I can do it if you, you know, if you don't want to.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly.
Bad idea.
I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Pretty bad idea. Oh, look, they sent like a little vessel. Yo. Who the hell is this kid? A samurai.
Well,
that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
Who the hell are these people now? Azai?
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is
Plenipotentiary?
heir to the Naiuri clan and Yotsu's stepbrother.
Oh. Oh. That's a problem.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady.
Okay, I hate this guy already.
It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it.
Mm-hmm. How, exactly?
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man.
Of course you are.
Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy.
So they're saying you become an empire province and we'll leave you alone. Instead of, you know, being allied with the rest of Eorzea. I'm guessing.
Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, his radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Mm-hmm. Leave us alone, then. Get the hell out of here.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
Surely we're not showing these people our base of operation. Surely we're gonna take them somewhere else, right? Like, you know, here by the manor, maybe, or by the broken castle. I don't know. Let's go to guest across the river to the Enclave. Bad idea. Have we seen the big bad in this expansion yet? In Stormblood, I think. Oh, you're gonna probably go on ahead of Yuzuka Manor, dogs, and see that the ferries are ready. Okay, we're going to the right place then. I think the big bad of the expansion was Xenos, but we killed him already. I feel like the big bad is gone, and now we're introducing, you know, whatever comes after all of this. You know, as soon as I'm done with Byakko, I'm going to talk about that, because I saw something that made me think of what may be coming.
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
But I'm going to pull out my strategy guide. Hang on. Wait, that was not his final form? Yo! What the fuck is that? Oh god!
There is no turning back!
It's a giant guy with a tiger arm.
Steel yourself!
Are we not stacking here? There you go. I'm in front of them. I should probably not be there. I thought the tank would turn around again. But apparently not. The hell was that? Oh, those balls. I feel like I shouldn't be here, you know? Oh, bloody hell. I'm in a bad place right now. I feel like I'm in a real bad place. I'm actually good.
Twofold is my wrath, twice cast my bolts!
Oh. Wait, what the hell? Where is it? Alright, I hit him. Thank goodness. The Roar of Thunder. I think we need to lower his HP as much as possible before that happens. Which is good because we pretty much killed it.
All creation trembles before my might. Behold, fury given forth.
Oh yeah, typically Byakko is a Lord of Thunder, by the way.
My wrath is a ceaseless
What
torrent.
the fuck? I feel like I'm in a bad place. Oh god, this is... This is awesome! Woo! Oh fuck. Wait, did he detach the tiger arm and manifested it as another tiger? Ow. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, it did. That was pretty epic.
To ashes with you. Impressive. Very well, I shall bring all to bear.
That was pretty awesome.
Lightning Seer.
Oh wait. Ow.
Tempest Surge.
Shit. Okay. Okay, pretty cool.
Lightning Seer. Steel yourself. You're mine.
Okay. Oh, this is really cool.
You are screwed.
Oh my god. There you go. Oh, that was awesome. That was really, really cool. And back to Tiger. Please tell me it's a tiny tiger. Oh, no, okay. I really hoped it was like a super tiny chibi tiger. Like Genbu. Cheers. Yeah, that was good. No one fucked up. That was pretty nice. Hey. You're indeed a warrior, they say. Not unlike him in many respects. Mm-hmm. It was in another era that we first met, him and I. Long, long before the kingdom of Doma. Tenzin? I told you before of my past. Of how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of my family and friendship, of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers in more respect than my fur. With every century I grew stronger and stranger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I awoke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee. Rather, he stood his ground and said, "This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child, he spoke the language of beasts." Then you know full well what you stand to lose. Return to your people, or die. But Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. They would kill me if I dared. For fear of my talents, I was banished. A harbinger of doom, they called me. In that instant, all my anger drained away. Tenzin's words had struck at the heart of me. Here was a fellow outcast, cursed by his kin for his very nature. That night, I listened to his snoring. I realized I had found in this man a kindred spirit. Aww. Soon after we embarked on a journey together. In the days that followed we met other solitary souls and aided them as we had aided each other. So he was the first. But those are the tales for another time. I doubt very much you're willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Genbu is doubtless eager to learn of the outcome of our battle. Away! Yeah, we'll go there in time to do the next part of the quest. For now though, I will continue with the main story. But that was really cool. I mean, I know it was just a silly gimmick, but you know, it was kind of cool. Like the falling part, dodging things in midair. Like very unique, you know, not something you usually see in a raid boss fight. So yeah, I am assuming this is the equivalent of the Warring Triad quest that we did in Heavensward. Which I'm into it. We're gonna have to do the Alliance raids as well, you know, the equivalent of the Pirate quest. At some point. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us. Okay. Do we trust these people though? Maxima. Why is it that that guy has a name? The guy with the glasses. Hi, dude. Where are we? The Doman Enclave docks. Oh! Have I ever been here? I don't think so. I never tuned. What even is this place? Well, the rebuilding. What's that? Oh. I mean, sure. Yeah, it's under construction. Is this going to be where they rebuild, like, the royal palace and everything? What is that? Precious reclamation. It's more like weird quests around here. Yo! It's Hakuro! So, I didn't play the final bit on stream, but right before we assaulted Alamigo's castle, you know, before going up to Xenos himself, Xenos sent a contingent of wolfsmen that were supposed to stop us, but then me and Alfino went there and we talked to Hakuro and told him that, you know, Lord Hien was alive and that in fact we actually helped to free Doma. They didn't believe us. We fought, but we stopped before killing them, and so they instead went to betray the Empire and go back to Doma. And now here he is. Big wolfman. Holy shit, look at this guy. I'm like his kid. From behind, I'm like his kid. Papa? Papa? What's going on here? Donation basket. The basket is clearly designed to hold a large quantity of items, but for what purpose you cannot say. Weird. Let me touch the big Aetherite, and there's another one over there. Oh my god, a lovely Japanese garden. tiny. But you know, it's the one garden, guys. It's the only one they have. And it's under construction anyway, so. There's a few people around here. Oh, even a summoning bell? Hang on, that reminds me. Okay, my dude. Maple syrup. Okay. And then we have a belt. Kind of shit. Alright. Hey, Gus, you changed your emote. Oh, let me see. Hang on. It's a very confused face. I liked Frog Stack though. It's from the box. Goddamn terrible movie by Richard Kelly, a total hack. Right. I'll say I never saw it. Should I? You know, going in fully knowing it's a terrible movie. There you are, Ascarid. So first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time. I mean, it's coming together. We even have a netherite now, courtesy of Onishishu. Ah, yes. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior of Light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. Okay. Well, on the matter at hand, the ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire, and Eorzea and Doma stand united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, should you feel uneasy about speaking up for the science, Alfino and Alice will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. Sure, I'll be there. If all I have to do is eat and drink, I can do that. I knew I could count on you. When you're ready, come and join me at my humble abode, the Kienkan. The Gosman will see you in. Alright. Do you like watching terrible movies? I do. Yeah, I mean, I usually like watching bad movies, but only if I have somebody to watch them with. Alright, let's see what this kid has to say. I hate him already. Did you forget to build chairs when you built the embassy? A table, maybe?
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself.
God, I hate this
nor
guy
be
already.
welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
Where's my food and drinks? I was promised food and drinks.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
So you say.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning. And it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise.
I mean, yeah, they would do that anyway, so what do we gain from it?
With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
As to say, you idiots just attack the Confederacy. If you keep that shit up, they will probably do it.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
I mean, for people that say they want to get rid of icons in the world, I feel like the last 3 or 4 summonings we've seen, they're their fault. Right? I mean, Susano, because of the Red Kojin and the Yufuyu incident. Sri Lakshmi, because one Imperial idiot killed the daughter of the Kalyana's tribe, of the Ananta. And then Xenos, you know, summoned, well, not summoned, but definitely was using Shinryu as a weapon. So, I mean, not a great track record so far.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
Fair concern.
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit.
How would they know?
The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
Yeah, right.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
I think this man's full of shit. Yeah, me too.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
There's something so slimy
You
about
shall
him.
be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
As in, assassinate them if they move.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Alright. I'm still waiting for my food and drinks, by the way. Oh, I hate that guy. How do they know we have Yutsuyu? Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all. But on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had naught to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Yutsuyu left me ill at ease. He made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like the lengthy preamble. You think this might be all a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps. Though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In the present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alfino, you're well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed. Though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure the repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. Yeah, but... Yotsuyu... But there we continue. Shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. Yeah, politics? I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, Asgard. Let's leave Alfino to dispense his copious knowledge. Someone is still sore from being made to watch as Sakazuki? Go on, keep Alice company. You're safe enough for now. Are we though? I don't know. With those snakes. So who are these people, by the way? I mean, I know Hakuro. I don't know who that guy is. Isn't that the guy that talked to us at the docks yesterday? When they saw the Empire attacking? They may be a representative of Kugane. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth, Asgard. Though no weapons are drawn, a negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes can be very bit as high. One misplaced word and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head And I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left the eternal question. What to do while they prattle on? I don't know, but I have a choice of food apparently. A takoyaki. Ooh. Fried pastry containing a solitary chunk of tender octopus. Oh my god. I would actually love that. Tofu pancakes. I mean, I'll take the money, but oh, that makes me hungry now. I could go for a takoyaki and a tofu pancake. Alright. For want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the new liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words. And it's not as if we'll be missed here, will we? Askarit? A moment, if you would. Ah, Yugiri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Askarit? Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Ugh. I had to take a shower after I've talked to this guy. Such heartfelt admiration. I could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh? Is that so strange? We may have stood in opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the men who would do battle with our common enemy. Unless you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue, as we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. Who's keeping an eye out for the other two guys? The ambassador has the right of it. He's not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will he join us? Sure. It would be my pleasure to keep an eye on him. In that case, I will join you as well. There is naught else to do until Lord Hien has reached a decision, and I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It is settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangzhou. Might we start at the town of Monzen? I would see what has become of Doma's castle. Okay, very well. If you will follow me. Ooh, about that. So, we flooded the bottom floors and Yotsuyu blow up the top floors. So, it's not great. Oh my god. Okay. Clad in pure gold. That's a man, yeah. Alright. Where do we go? Damn, dude. Oh, I cancelled the teleport. My bad. All right. So, the castle is probably, can we even see it anymore? I mean, it's literally flooded. It's a disaster, isn't it? Hey. Hey. This truly be Munzen? Home to the cream of Doma samurai? I had heard that Yotsu intended to send some few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. You think? Indeed, their savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction efforts should not prove difficult, once some nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. You know, past the big fucking faces. I don't even know what they are, you know. Goddamn monsters, look at them. Oh, they're attacking me. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, part of it is still there, I guess. It is a travesty. A travesty! I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild our lives. Spoken like a true popularist. The need of the people must of course come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river? Yes. If you will follow me, I will ready our boat. We go by boat? I will teleport there. Screw that. No, never mind, they want me to take the boat. That's fine. Whee! Oh, it's raining now. Great. This is not good. This is a duty. Commence the battle. Uh-oh.
Get back! I'm warning you!
The hell?
Someone's in trouble.
Oh, it's Issei. Why is it called? Oh, fuck, Red Kojins. What are they doing here?
Are you all right?
Hi.
Issei. My dude, it's been a while.
What do they want with you?
Yukiri. And you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
It's kind of odd that the Red Kojins are so far away from their home. How are they doing, Yangsha? I mean, I guess it's not too far from the Ruby Sea, but still.
Away with you!
Don't worry. Let me dance in the battlefield.
It is nothing.
I'll take them out one by one. That should be fine. 15,000. Okay. One down. These guys are trash.
Leave this to me.
Especially because I'm not really tanking any of that. Fuck off. Leave Issa alone. What are you doing here? Oh my god,
An
it's more of
opening.
them. Stop. I see, like, they're starting to add raiding mechanics to the random NPC duties. The fuck is this now?
The art of my forebears.
Hey, you over there. Okay. Only the captain is left. Issa should be fine. I can even heal them. Alright. Oh, there's more. What the frick?
Taste my steel!
That's never good to say. Well, maybe it sounds cool to you, I don't know, but it's really not. That, and super dance, and die. Alright, we're good. This guy's dangerous, huh?
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
I mean, what if they designed him to be like the fishiest guy possible, but he's actually cool, you know?
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red
Nah.
Dragon to stray so far from
Yeah,
the
nah.
Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me.
Yeah.
But in time,
Yeah, we do.
I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
It's just the way you say it, dude. I don't know. The Empire will never change. Not about that. True reform can only come from within. That is true. I mean, he's not wrong. It's just the way he says everything.
I knew you would understand.
Oh,
You have witnessed such change
listen to him.
firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
oh, you know about that too, huh? Don't you? Son of a bitch. I'm on to you. Dear me, I'd hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action. A few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least, a few who live to tell the tale. And don't forget about that. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord? What of Namai? You seemed so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. What if he orchestrated everything with the Red Kojin? Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I've seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. I don't think they will give him Yotsuyu. I mean, the best thing they can do is kind of trick them and tell them, we will let Yotsuyu choose what she wants to do. And then, of course, she's like a baby now. She's going to be, I'm going to say what Gozetsu. You know? That'd probably be the only way. Hey dude. What time is it? It's early. Should we queue up for the continuum that we were supposed to do yesterday? Hang on a second, let me see if there's a dungeon coming or something. What quest is this? Guilty Conscience? Oh, we're about to finish the patch 4.2. Damn. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin may well have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead, Lord Yin is expecting you. I will remain without and keep watch over our guest. Well, she said something too, I guess. I skipped it. I don't trust this guy. First of all, it's way taller than me, and I don't trust anything taller than me, you know? Also, they were talking about pure blood Garleans, but he's a pure blood. He's got the third eye. My lord? So? Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Azai on a tour of Yangja. I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Sakazuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details. So please, tell us how it all unfolded. Yeah, that very weird Kojin attack, though. The Red Kojin? Here? Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Only one that I'm aware of. If they're planning some new venture here in Yangja, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I'm indebted to you for fighting them off, but tell me, and don't be modest, was Azai truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes that what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you've always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I still don't think he can be trusted. The question of what his true intentions may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I resign to playing his game, for now at least. Well, the swearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphinaud's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we have identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susanna was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted the stores of either, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberations, we have forged closer bonds with Bunchin and his people, and with their support I'm quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon the Susanna. And what of the prisoners? It will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Azai for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the Populares garner favor, I mean to see it done. But what of Yotsuyu? But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake which I would see put right. One which has weighted heavy on my mind. Oh? What would that be? There she is. Eating freaking dangos again.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river.
Oh, damn.
Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough.
Now the question is the is the impact of seeing her stepbrother gonna be enough to re-joggle her memory?
Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you?
Maybe he's,
His sympathy for your Tsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade.
Should I talk to him?
So
Smile
I suppose
and
if
nod.
he and your Tsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Is that what he wanted, though? To die on a battlefield? Like, that's a pretty big thing for a samurai, isn't it? Alright. We are officially starting the final quest of patch 4.2 called Rise of a New Sun. Here we go. Ooh, we're also getting armors. I tried that and it didn't work? No, it really didn't, did it? But that's why he says, it's been the Kami's. It's like God himself granted and spared his life, and that must mean something. But now I don't. Yeah, I mean, it does seem strange though. It's not the usual Gozetsu. Is it really that he wanted to die, or is there more? With Yotsuyu safely in Gozetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize that the matter demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Yeah? Let's do this.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
That she does.
dangle.
Yes, dango. You know, those balls.
How dreadful.
Hey now.
Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
She's dead. She's fucking dead.
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
She's dead. He's going to kill her on the spot. Unless Gozetsu, you know, never leaves her side. In that case, maybe Gozetsu's going to die now. Defending Yotsuyu. That would be a fitting ending for him. Though a sad one. Forgive me, my lord. But has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Gozetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. I swear to God, he's going to poison her or something. It's gonna be like a slow release. He's not gonna just kill her. There she is. I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped your stories on our condition were just that. But alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her. Much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. Alright. As you wish. I don't know about this. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. Of that, I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I've obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their valorous duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I am informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing 2 young domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Oh please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have done under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be at the hand of the Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Gosetsu, as before, I leave Tsuyu to you. She's going to collapse out of nowhere. I swear to God, something's gonna happen. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. Can you imagine if they now bomb the airship out of the sky? Yes, we call that a Doman farewell, you see. The ambassador's airship awaits at Castrum Fulminis. Let us be off. I I'm still waiting for the inevitable betrayal. Something has to happen. Like, they cannot let this go. Just like that. This went too well.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit.
Oh, fuck off.
I look forward to our next meeting.
This guy's evil.
Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
I mean, I'm right here. What is happening? What is he doing?
Mark me, savior of the savages.
Oh, there he goes.
There will be a reckoning.
There we go.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
What in the...
Oh.
Reinforcement? No, just one! Cut him down!
Yeah, right. Good luck with that. They're all dead. He's going to take the katana.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne?
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
Yeah, Xenos was good.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
Oh, I mean, boy, same dude. I mean,
go on, lash out like the beast you are at an emissary, and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
I'm sorry. What? I have killed him personally.
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Can't wait to kick your fucking ass, dude. Oh my god, this guy. I knew it. He was... Come on, it was supposed to happen. Never trusted him. Ah, man. You know, I almost wish somebody would design a character that feels and looks so evil, but he's actually a decent guy, and he's trying his best.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yeah.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Ugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game.
Yeah, I mean, he has to.
After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
Then we can do whatever the hell we want.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
No,
if not blame,
still.
then responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation.
True.
But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
What if they've done something to them? What if they turn them into, I don't know, like sleeper agents or stuff like that?
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Yeah, it doesn't like me, but, you know, what can I do? It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, this possible emotion simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance and the Guardian prisoner must be made ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we will be on the hand to play our part. Either to defend Doma or to help usher in the lasting peace. I had thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, I hope it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yotsuyu's amnesia and Azai's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send us for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubled promises will be to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt defeat alone. To Kugane then. Tataru and the others must know of what transpired here. Fair enough. And that's going to be the end of the patch. So, by the way, I was thinking, right? After doing those main scenario old like dungeons and hearing the speech of Gaius and the Asians again about how the world has to preserve the balance, you know, and the fact that the summoning of primals, the warrior of light becoming stronger means the world is becoming more, you know, light. And I then linked that to the warrior of darkness, you know, coming from a world where the light actually prevailed and where everything went, you know, to hell because of it, pretty much destroying their entire world. And the next expansion being called Shadowbringer. Do you think we are going to turn into the Warrior of Darkness? I mean, the word Shadowbringer. What if we're pushing the world too much towards the light? And for some reason, that's bad. I mean, we know of these talk about the, you know, the balance must be kept and everything, but we never really saw anything that, you know, physically seemed bad about what we're doing right now. So I don't know, I'm thinking, what if something is going to happen and, I don't know, we're going to see it like a manifestation of light, but, you know, twisted and evil or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just wondering what the meaning of Shadowbringer is. My, it seems you're all in quite a predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured you will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course. We're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize, Tataru. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the science, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Soroban's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, I should have no difficulty wiping the red from a ledger. We're in the red now? God, I gotta bet. I better go slay the other, you know, puppies. Forgive me, Asgard. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the division forming within the Empire. Mayhap Rio and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the date in the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do to Azai's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there isn't even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice have we but to try? Lord Hien has the right of it. Azai may very well be a monster, but we must play his game. For now. Yeah. True. I guess I'm going to take the tanking armor since I'm leveling up my Marauder. That was the end of it. I mean, this is going to be the end of it, but yeah. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Oh no.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
I knew I did something to her. Bloody hell.
I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty.
Uh-oh.
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, that's not good. Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital. We're gonna see something about the Emperor? What the hell is this? Oh, there he is. Scientist boy.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Imperial Medicus.
Fine, now leave me.
What? Oh my god. What? How is he alive? Wait, no, he cannot be him. It's gotta be a clone or something. God, it's got the bandage around the neck. Oh my god, okay, this is big. Oh my god. How did that happen? Did we not secure the body? Like, what the fuck have we done? I mean, he killed himself in front of us. Did anybody check on the body? What happened? Did we just leave? I don't get it. What happened? Probably like throwing Needle's eyes in the abyss. Yeah, I mean. Well, I mean, wow. That was... okay. That was the end of patch 4.2. Because we have just enough time to stop 4.3. We're getting close, guys. That's like 14, about 20 quests before Shadowbringer. Ascaret, impeccable timing. We've just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. They're staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like. They mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Galleon's part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangzha. It would seem that the prisoners' exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. Yeah. According to the letter, Yotsu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans haven't missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asai weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let's make straight ways for the Enclave. Then Lord Hien will be waiting. Well, I mean, we don't have to show her to him again, right? We can just say, oh, she's recovering on another town or something. Special facility. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Yeah? I don't know. Alright. Alright. What's this guy? Hey. Ascaret. Oh, thank heavens. I'm in dire need of a capable adventurer and I can think of none better. Local officials have been working desperately to keep this confidential, but there is trouble in Kugana's castle. It has been overrun by a band of outlaws. What the fuck? What's more, they've taken hostages a number of nobles along with a Bugio, Kugana's highest magistrate. Uh-oh. How did that happen? Just bandits inside the castle? They're demanding the country border to be closed off, insisting Kugana's effort to establish ties with other countries is folly. Well, if they had their way, I imagine foreigners of Ijin, as they call them, would never set foot here ever again. Under normal circumstances, the Seki Segumi would have taken steps to immediately resolve the crisis, but they dared not to do anything to put the Bugio at greater risk. So, we need a decree from the Bakufu. I fear there is no time, so awaiting a response. I've also called upon the Eastern Island Trading Company in an attempt to potentially expedite the rescue, so you guys are sending me in. With the same repercussion for the dignitary counter, blah blah blah. Secretary Segumi cannot yet act in official capacity. They ask for assistance to infiltrate the castle. I am going to go. Fine. What even is that? Oh, it's right there? Hang on. I can teleport there. We can do this. You know, we can queue for a dungeon while we wait. Or do other things. And then I can, you know, be on my way. Hang on. This is... we go down from... here? Wait. How the... can I even... there you go. Oh! I remember doing this dungeon. Like, way back. Now, I don't remember anything specific about it, but I remember doing it. So we're infiltrating through the sewer, I guess. Contend with the Kageyama and his hired blade in the heart of the castle. Alright, so if I kill the leader, the rest will follow. Okay, fair enough, yep. Kagana's castle. Let's, I'd say, let's queue up for both Kugan's Castle and the Fractal Continuum hard mode. And whatever comes first, we're gonna join. And then I can call it a day. So they want me to go to the Enclave again. Alright. I mean, is there no other way to teleport there? The Enclave, yeah, there is. I'm not gonna spend the money if I get, you know. Well, I mean, we probably have time to go there and talk to somebody. It says 12 minutes. Let me pull my guides in the meantime. For, what is it? Doma's Castle? And the Fractal Continuum? There we go. Okay. We also have that one, whatever that is. Alright. I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange. There was one matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gozetsu. As you may have observed, he returned to his ordeal rather worse than for wear. Rather the worse for wear, and despite his best effort to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. What the fuck is happening? Good God, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. Made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We'll visit him at once, shall we? Is it the wound? Is he infected? And maybe he's trying to hide it because it was Yotsuyu?
Open wide now.
Oh my god.
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Yeah, right. You fucker.
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
You better, after all we spent for your katana.
Take off your clothes.
I'm sorry.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
I see.
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
I mean, it's not funny. I mean, it's still... Oh, okay, sure. Oh, those are the gun...
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Well, you did that.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh shit, she's remembering?
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman! I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
What the fuck was that? This is not good. Something's wrong with everyone at this point. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed. Someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene. I would have declared them mad. That aside, I'm relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what turn of events? I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man, but the way he charges through life can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted this decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma, but no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be a warrior he once was. He has given his all for Legion land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yatsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince, so what makes you so sure? I spied him. Yeah, I have been spying on Yutsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the veriest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. If that lasts, aye, the matter is settled. Yatsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we'll need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. Uh-oh. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscript. Her presence at the exchange would not only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Would you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks, the Guardians are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. Will we meet you at the docks with Tsuyu? Uh-oh. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, this is going to be bad. I mean, it's probably good that we're doing that first. Because maybe we have a chance that it will still retain her lost This is weird. Retain the lost memories? You know what I mean. Alfie? Shall we wait here then? Audience should not be long. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. What? But the Guardians will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, can it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible. Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Uh-oh. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, she was a lady among the passengers who I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Yes, you fool. Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch her guest before she departed. At ease, Captain. No, you don't goofed. You fucked up big time. But Lord Ian is too nice. To see that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna grab this. What is this chapter called, by the way? This is called Under the Moonlight. More food. It seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We're at your service, Lord Ian. Now as before, let us make the crossing and begin our search. You're gone ahead, so we should let Yugiri know that what we learned. I'll join you on the other side. Fair enough. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we had best divide our forces. I'll take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alfino, if you would take the road to Caution Fulminus? Ascot, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board a skiff. Yeah. God, we're gonna go talk to the little fish people. They all live in this place, this big house. Look. That guy's dead. He's dead. Jesus. What the fuck have you done to that guy? Unusually pale skin. Yes, yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallow east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction, for the most part. Her steps did not seem certain. If you heard her, you must still catch her. Okay. Yosan? Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes, yes. If there is anything you care to know, you need only... A pale-skinned woman? I've seen no such traveler, I'm sorry to say. Oh, sorry. Skill is skinned, Namazu. On the other hand, we have in abundance. Are you scaly? You don't look I mean, I guess you're a fish. Oh, that's bad. She's going towards, Namai. If she makes it there, it's going to be a big problem. You see no sign of Yutsuyu to the north, right? She's somewhere farther off to the northeast. You mean... next to the village? Also, it's been 14 minutes now. Out of 12 that we should have waited, and we only have me in the party, so I don't think we're going to, get the crew for the dungeon. You still see no sign of Yutsuyu. She is yet farther to the northeast. I mean, there's not much else. That's the village. Oh boy. She's going back home. Actually, I'll tell you what. She is going to buy the persimmon for Gozetsu. But I think she uses work in the fields in the persimmons, you know, the aunt, she had the she was growing them. So that's bad for 2 reasons. Lying on the ground, short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking white-brimmed hat. Uh-oh, she lost the hat as well. So that's not only bad because she's going to the village with no hat on, but also she may regain even more memories if she sees a familiar place. Oh, this is so bad. Right. Ask her before you ask. A search for Kusakari and surrounding has yielded exactly naught. I think I'm gonna let this go, unfortunately. I'd rather continue the main quest for now and just do the, dungeons another day. Save this chance of reunion with you, I suppose. Mr. Alice has gone to assist her brothers at the costume. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yukuza Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Actually, she's headed to the village. It was Namai, by the kami. If the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yuga and I will check the paddies. The village square is yours. Oh man. The only thing I don't like in this game is the shadows. They're so pixelated, I don't know why. I think I have the shadows to maximum level, but I don't know, they still look very pixelated. Oh my god.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Yeah. Jeez, oh god.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Uh-oh.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
I'm right there in the background, by the way, if you saw me. Oh, please don't do anything stupid here. Just run, dude. What the fuck am I doing there? Just sitting. That's a problem.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
Oh, he said don't do anything stupid, please.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
No, she doesn't. That's the point.
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
Is that the way to speak to your lord? It's too soft.
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
You're sorry. And what? We're supposed to forgive you.
Come on, the kid. At least please the kid.
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is?
Oh my god.
How can you be scared of her?
The one smart
the
person in the village. It's the fucking kid.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
Come on, listen to your freaking sister. Clearly she's the smart one.
All right. I'll keep my peace.
Good boy.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Well, that was an exciting day for the people of Namai. Ooh, we got banjo. What is this? Traditional Nanjan dish consisting of meat and vegetables. Swallowed in a thin shot of crispy fried batter. Oh. Imadachi. Rich oozing cheese complements the seething bite of infernal hot peppers in the Azim Step staple. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. And tofu pancakes. I'll take the money, but you know. God, I'm hungry now. His face is a picture of relief. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. I mean, judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she might have learned something about her past. Right? I mean... Is it no? I mean, is she? Yeah, I don't know. It seems it was an offhand request of Gozetsu which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gozetsu finds a taste of his liking. Well, recently taken the long way around, but let us continue on to custom fulminants and our meeting with the ambassador. Afino and Annalise should still be here. There, conducting the research. So you? It's getting dark, guys. It's about to be nighttime again. The castrum is looming over the horizon. Actually, it's not that far. But you know. What is happening here? Big dog. They're fighting. Cool. Hey, my dudes. Hi. It seems our imperial guests have already arrived. This time we meet with the ambassador. Okay. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna leave. But I want to see where this goes now. What's with all the caskets? Or like the high-tech chests, whatever they are. The fuck is that?
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Actually, we have them here. I was gonna point at the
Exactly as agreed.
coffins.
We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions.
Uh-huh.
I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Here we go. Is that the mother and the father? Oh my god.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look, well.
I mean, adopted. Oh, what a son of a bitch. There he is, little shit.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents.
God, I
Does
hate
not
this
the
guy.
sight
Can I
of
just
them
punch him in
bring
the
back
face
sweet
already?
Childhood memories.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
Son of a bitch, he openly admits it. What the fucking asshole. Lord Dean is
You needn't
not
glare
happy.
at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
Oh, he is not happy at all. Don't forget your mirror.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
God, someone just punch this guy. You know, technically I am not part of the negotiation. Can I just kick him in the balls?
We continue with the exchange as planned then.
As soon as this is over, like, just get the prisoner and then BAM! Just a kick in the balls.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
What are these things? What the hell are those things? That's not good. The weapons or something. I don't freaking know. I knew better than to trust Asai. But that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu future to rest. And sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiris to give Gozetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. You have that look, Alfino. What is it? Nothing of consequence. Most like, we can discuss it upon our return. Do you think those creepy coffins were similar to the ones we saw in Alamigo? Where they were conducting experiments on people? We should pay a visit to Gozetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He'll want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. Relinquished.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in.
And what is wrong with him? I still want to know. He's not himself.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Oh, not again.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Again.
Might I call upon your assistance?
Oh my god, twice in a day? No. Just say no at this point. Good god.
Help! Help!
Oh shit. Are they the parents?
Help! Help me!
What are they doing here?
If only I hadn't remembered.
Oh, she has remembered, huh?
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu.
Oh
a font
my
of misery.
god, these people need to just die.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure.
Just stab them already.
We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer.
Oh my
Maybe enough to get us to
God.
Kugani and start a new business.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
You know,
To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu!
you know what? This will do. I'm actually gonna allow this, you know? I'm not even mad. He honestly deserved that and more. This guy, huh?
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
What was that mirror again? You know, you two can die.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, buddy. Honestly. I'm not helping you.
Any sign of her? What happened here?
Something truly bad, and it's freaking Azai's fault. Again.
I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Fair enough. Well then, I think we're gonna leave it at this, and continue next time. Oh man, this is nice. I'm liking where the story's going. But yeah, that is all I have time for today. I will be back probably tomorrow. If I am good, we'll do Superland. You know, I was a bit tired today, that's why I prefer to do Final Fantasy than to try and do big brain game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you soon. Bye.